welcome to this week's edition of Go Well with Sharon. Today we are at Valley Crag and we're going to talk about climbing, rock climbing or bouldering in particular. So come inside, let's go see what's spotting. So I'm here at Valley Crag and I've got JD with me, and JD is a climbing instructor here. JD, thank you so much for chatting to us here at Go Well with Sharon. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a bit nervous, but we'll get to that in a seckie. Now, JD, I want to know from you, what does climbing involve? For me as a novice and for our viewers out there, can you just tell us a little bit more about climbing per se as a sport?
Well, climbing involves we use certain grips that are set out in certain ways, in certain sequences. So you'll be climbing, learning how to start a certain route. We'll focus on the bouldering side of things, it's the one discipline of climbing. You'll learn how to grab onto the holds, use your body to get to the top, and you'll have to kind of figure out how you'll do that. The easier routes will be much easier for you because you can just kind of go from the one hold to the next hold to get to the top, and the more difficult they get, the more like intellectual you need to start thinking about how you would get there, changing different things, etc. Yeah.
Awesome, that sounds very interesting. Now tell me, can anybody climb or is it for specific elite people?
Anybody can climb. It is really for anybody. Anybody of any ages can climb. We've had a few people in here, like 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. Everybody really can climb. There's different difficulties, different routes with different difficulties. So if you're an elite climber, you can come here and you'll be challenged. And if you're a novice or never been climbing ever before, we have something for you and we'll challenge you as well.
That sounds awesome. Now, I'm curious to know, for me as a bit of a fitness junkie and an adrenaline junkie, you don't always just want to go to gym. And guys, not that I'm dissing gym, okay? But I just want to find out, for people that basically want to replace their gym memberships with a climbing membership, is that possible?
Yeah, that is definitely possible. We offer some gym equipment here at Valley Crag as well, so if you want to add some extra gym, you can do that. But climbing overall is a full body workout. I can't say that you'll need any other exercise really. This is a perfect exercise for anybody that's looking to do something different every time they go to the gym or want to go to do something with exercise or something like that. Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Now, inevitably, I have to ask you this. What are the benefits of climbing, in terms of your fitness benefits, your health benefits, all of those things, mental benefits? Just can you highlight a few of climbing?
Yeah. So climbing has, as I said, is a full body workout. So every day, if you come climb every day, even twice a week, you'll use your body, you'll use different muscles of your body. With a normal gym, you exercise your muscles in a certain way, whereas climbing, it always changes. So you're exercising different parts of your body, muscle parts that aren't worked with any other exercises, you work with climbing. You can get your heart rate up really, really high, so it's good for cardiovascular exercises. Mental benefits, it helps with problem solving. The one thing about climbing, it involves a lot of mental focus and problem solving, all this type of stuff. So if you climb, you use your mind to start thinking, problem solving, it helps with cognitive thinking after you climb. If you do, there's been studies been thrown out there that after you climb, your mental capacity is so much more, it helps with memory retention, all that type of stuff. So it really is a broad spectrum of benefits for the whole body.
That's absolutely fascinating. And I have reason to believe, folks, that Olympics or the climbing, that climbing per se is now an Olympic sport.
Yeah. Sport climbing is now Olympic sport. 3 disciplines: speed climbing, lead climbing, which is rope climbing, and then bouldering, which we mostly offer here at Valley Crag.
That's absolutely amazing. And obviously, we can judge from your physique that you climb, right?
Yeah, I do climb. Yeah, I've been climbing for about 4 or 5 years now.
Absolutely fascinating. And just on a personal level, how has climbing changed you and changed your life?
Well, it's really hard to explain. Climbing has really taken my life in a whole different direction. This became my passion. Like since I started climbing, I've given up partying. I've given up weekends. I've given up kind of spending time with friends to go on weekend climbing trips. I've like, this is my life. Yeah, climbing has literally it's taken over my life, and this is what I do. This is what I love to do. Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. And now, for the people out there that are interested in starting climbing as a sport, what would you say to them?
I would say come down to Valley Crag, come have a look at what we offer here. We can challenge you in different ways. We explain to you how climbing works, each discipline, all that type of stuff. If you really like it, you can start getting into like maybe getting a membership here at us, getting climbing shoes, all that type of stuff. But first, come enjoy the climbing, see if you like it. If you really like it, you'll buy yourself some gear, and you can do some competitions. We'll offer next year. We'll again host the NBL, like an NBL Eastern Cape Province League, all that type of stuff. Which if you want to send your kids to nationals, this year we've sent a few kids to nationals, about 6 or 7 of them, all different age groups. So yeah, if you're keen to do this as a sport, come through.
Absolutely amazing. Now, all around me, I see there's grips. I think you call them grips.
Yeah.
Now, are these grips, are they fixed into place there, or can you change it up to make it interesting or different?
Yeah, so all over the wall there's different holes, so we change the grips every week. We have new routes. Basically every week we set 15 new routes for our Tuesday night bouldering night. So every week there's something new challenging, something totally different than the last week that will exercise your body in different ways and also challenge you mentally.
Fantastic. So basically, for me, I get bored very quickly. Seriously, folks, I do. So I can come here every week over week, and experience something different.
Yeah, for sure. Every time you'll come here, you'll find new routes, new challenges to do, new people. Yeah, it's an amazing space.
It sure is. Now, JD, I believe you're going to put me through my paces.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So let's do this.